see, it's snowy, it's cold, typical upstate New York weather for this time of year. For all my fam who lives in Florida, be lucky when it's 50 and you're freezing, or even 30. I know I used to complain when it was like 30 out. So today I gotta go stop in Walmart, get a couple supplies, and we're gonna list the death pile today. I probably got like 100, 150 items to list. I've just been sitting around on it being lazy, so today we're gonna list it all. Probably not list it all, but as much as we can before I go shop for more stuff. Alright, we're back at the house. Welcome to the eBay room. I'm going to show you my setup real quick. Alright, so here it is set up. I got a couple umbrella lights. I got one hanging up on the ceiling. It does pretty good. I've had these lights for some years now. They've never failed me. Got them on Amazon. I think I paid $50 for these two umbrella lights, and this one is a shorter one, but it came with no umbrella. So I just hang it up there for a little overhead lighting. Then I got the mannequin. I also got that on Amazon. I want to say I paid like 10 or 12 bucks for it, but I can't remember. I've had it for so long. So I do a lot of clothes. I got a lot of stuff actually. I'm going to show you guys. Clothes, car parts. What else do I got? Here's all the stuff over here. Mostly clothes. There's some car parts there, some emblems I got. They do really well. I probably made over $1,000 on the car emblems. Here's my little shipping station. This I think is a 2007 MacBook. I got it at the flea market for 80 bucks or something years ago. Then I got my scale, 90-pound scale, perfect for what I need it for. And that's it. Alright, so I'm super excited to show you guys a couple of my first time finds, especially since they were half off at Salvo. Got a lot of Salvos in my area. The only thing I hate is they staple all their tags to the shirts, which it drives me insane. So one of the first ones I found here, and a brand you guys should be looking out for, is Untuck It. And not only is this one a good one, Untuck It, but it says extra, extra, extra large, and it's just a regular black button down. And I paid $2.50. It was half off, blue tags. So this particular shirt, the comps are running about 40 bucks. So $2.50 to 40 bucks all day long. The next brand I found half off was Rock Revival, and this one is a size 38. It's a jet straight, $7.50 half off day. It was what, $3.75. So I looked up comps on these, and they're running about 56 bucks. This is a little bigger size, so I should be able to get 58, 60 bucks, somewhere around there. But you know, $3.50. You can always tell these jeans by the back pockets. Got the embroidery, got the big old buttons, got the big Rock Revival patch on the back, and really quality jeans. Here's the inside. Look at the pocket. Here's the tag on the inside. So yeah, check out your jeans. Next up, I got another pair of jeans that I'm not quite sure about, but we'll find out. So the next pair of jeans I found, I've never seen them before that I can remember anyway. They're called Naked and Famous, and these are Street Fighter 2 editions. Let's see here. These are called Weird Guy Ryu Hadouken, or however you say that, salvage. So I was looking these up, in brand new condition they go for probably 180 bucks or something, or no, 108 maybe it was. These were half off of 650, so you know, 325. I figured I'd take a chance. They're also button fly, and on the back they just have this logo on the back, a little embroidery spot right here on the back pocket. Otherwise they're pretty plain. Do some more research on them. Here's the button here, get it to zoom in, naked and famous. There's the pocket there. So hopefully these will go for pretty decent money, but I'll let you know. So here is a Nike Dry Fit golf polo. It says Klein reinforcing services, but the reason I got it is because it's new with tags, and they only wanted $1.50. So you know, what is it, 75 cents? So how can you go wrong with that? This is a size medium, Nike Golf, nothing on the back. But the original price, let's see if I can find it here. It doesn't really say. I'm sure it's about 30 bucks or so. So on this one, I'm thinking maybe, I mean, even if it only brings 20 bucks, 75 cents into the 20 bucks, you can't go wrong. Here's another Nike Dry Fit I found, same store. This one wasn't half off, but they were only asking $1.50. So you can't go wrong with that either. And obviously it's brand new with tags. Nike Golf, and it's an XXL, which is a great size. It says grip right on there, and so yeah, on the back it says grip right also. Otherwise it's just a plain black golf polo. You know, it's got the Nike on the sleeve. I think I'll get at least 20 bucks for this too. I mean, maybe more, but we'll see. So next up is a shirt that I've never seen before. This one's called, I paid $3.50 and then half off of that, so let's see. So it's called True Combat Sport, or Combat Shirt with Cordura base layer. It's just a regular t-shirt, but then the sleeves are really heavy duty, and they have pockets, Velcro pockets, zipper pockets, and on the end of the sleeve you can tighten it up. Same thing on the back. I thought it was a really cool looking shirt. I've never seen it before. Gotta cut a little bit of threads off of there. So yeah, I took a chance. At the very least, the comps are going for 25. So, you know, $1.75 or whatever into 25 bucks. Not a bad deal. Alright, the next thing you look through when you're at the thrift is bags. Bags of all kinds. This one I found last year, 2018, May of 2018, down in Florida when I went down there. Angle coolers. This just has CCA Florida on it, and it's basically just a cooler bag. It's got the zip up here, got all kinds of random pockets. You can't find any other tags on the inside. It seems like brand new condition. The only thing is that this particular thrift store wrote on it, which I can get off pretty easy. So, not a big deal. Paid $5 for it. The comps, I can't find one exactly like this bag at all, actually. It only has these ones. $233.54. There's just nothing like it on here. So, on this particular bag. I'll probably end up listing it for somewhere around, I mean, I'll go high on it. I'll go like $89 and just see what happens, see if I get any offers, and if I get a decent offer on it, I'll take it. Alright, another good brand to look out for when you're at the thrift is called Nast Luxury Originals. They're all 100% silk. Sometimes they're listed as, well, I saw one on there for a bowling shirt, but you know, they're short sleeve. These ones are XLs. They're both XLs. Has a little bit of, I mean, I paid $3, so $3 a piece for these shirts. There's a little flaw kind of on the collar of this one. It looks weird, and but other than that, there's like little flaws, so I thought maybe I would bundle these two up. I'd probably ask if I've got what, $6 into each of them. I'd probably ask, you know, 40 or so because of the flaws. The black one is the best of the two. It doesn't have really any flaws on it. Now there's a little emblem down there. Same thing on this other one. A little emblem there. But they're really quality. You know, just be able to feel the clothing, and you can tell quality items from non-quality items. This one being 100% silk and that Nast, you know it's a good one. But even if you didn't know, you'd be able to tell the difference. That's in the armpit area. It's got those little vent holes in there. You just gotta learn what to look for, and you go by touch, and it just feels, you can feel the quality of the material, and you can pick it up and make a good profit. Another thing that sells really good on eBay is phones, and it doesn't really, well, it kind of matters what phone exactly, but it doesn't matter. Like this one, if it can zoom, it's a Galaxy Note 8, Samsung Galaxy Note 8. This particular one has a cracked screen, as you can see here. It's cracked on the side. I don't know if you can't really tell because of this lighting in here, but it's cracked on the top there. But also, it's dead now, but I had it powered up and it's got a bad LCD. So, that phone you would think was pretty much worthless until you look up the comps. So I typed in Galaxy Note 8 bad ESN. I also typed in bad LCD, and it's going to be sold in parts only category on eBay. So this one here says Galaxy Note 8 smartphone 64 gig. I don't know how much this one is actually as far as gigs go. AT&T cracked LCD bad ESN, $180. This one is cracked LCD bad ECN, $79.80. So it's $80 for that one. This one says Galaxy Note 8 bad LCD locked bad ESN, $95. That keeps doing that. Let's see, this one says cracked glass good LCD bad ESN. You really got to pay attention to the wording and find comps on your exact model. So far you want to find 3 exact comps. So you got cracked LCD screen, bad ESN, parts or repair, $92. Galaxy 8 LCD bad ESN smartphone, $99. This one is a bad LCD bad ESN and cracked back, $158. So I'm guessing this phone's worth around $100, $75 to $100, I would say, if I had to guess. I have to do further research, obviously, but I'm just trying to show you guys that you can take, even if it's your own phone and you smash it and you go get another phone, you can put this up on eBay. It doesn't matter if it's cracked, it doesn't matter if it's a bad LCD. And if I can find, I have Apple products, so I gotta go find a Samsung charger, but maybe in another video I'll show you what a bad LCD looks like. Or maybe I can find it on here. This one says bad LCD, so we'll just look at their pictures. So it's gonna look something like that. It's just gonna be lines. Let's see, that's all there. Yeah, so that's a, let's see, bad LCD. Here's one. And as you can see on this one, you can see the lines run across. You can't really get a good pick. Well, they're showing that part, but what's that say? That's just the back. So something like that. You get the point. It's gonna look bad. You're not gonna be able to make out the screen like on this one here, or this one here. So this one is a Galaxy S7 Active, and this one doesn't have a cracked screen, and it even powers up. It's back to the main screen. So let's look up that one. Alright, so we'll put Samsung, Galaxy, let's see, S7 Active, and this one's going to be a bad ESN because I don't know any of the history. There are websites you can go to look them up. Let's see what happens in the solds. Alright, so Samsung Galaxy S7 Active Gold, which I don't know if this one's gold or not. 5754 Active SM AT&T Camo. Is this one a camo? I don't think this is a camo. $74. I can't even does that. This one's gold ESN. So I'd have to do further research, but I think this particular phone sold for parts, bad ESN, working, no cracks, you know, $60, $60 to $75. You'd have to do a little bit more research, look up the ESN. You can find that, especially if it works in there. You can just go through and set it up, look in the settings, and there you go. Alright, so the last bit of items I want to share with you guys are emblems. They're just normal emblems. I went to the junkyard, found these emblems. All you need is a scraper and some blue painter's tape and a black magic marker to, you know, write on there what it is. This came from a tailgate from an 04 Explorer Eddie Bauer edition, and I paid $35 for all these emblems, but I paid that for a book bag full. So an entire, you know, regular size book bag full of emblems I slapped full. I took it to the register guy, and he just looked at it real quick and said, oh, $35. So just to put it in perspective, you know, here's one. This is a GMC, obviously, and this is from, I just put on there 05. There's the rear emblem too. The front one's from the grill, the rear one's from the back tailgate. So $35 spent on all these emblems, plus I've already sold $1,000 worth. So we go over here to the sold comps. GMC grill emblem, $30 just for the one. That's from a 2003 Yukon Denali. That's the grill also. Here's one for $35 from a 15. You know, that's the one I have. 2015 GMC Terrain grill. So you make your money back just on one emblem. These Model 03 Ford F-250s, I've sold those. So I've sold F-250 ones of this era. I think I've gotten $15 a piece. These are from the sides, so I sold one for $15. There's 2 there. So you know there's another 30 bucks. These are really good sellers, and they're cheap. They're easy to list. They're easy to inventory. I'll show you my little box of them I have here that are already listed. But there's another GMC. Here's a Yukon from the back and Yukon from the front. I mean, any one. You don't really have to be anything particular. Here's a 95 Toyota T100. This one is probably worth 30 bucks. I've looked that one up before. Here's more F-150s or 250s or something. Here's a Bronco 2 XLT one. The year is 89. And what did I put on there? Side door. I actually sold the Ranger XLT from this year. I'm not sure what year it is, but it's easy to look up because, you know, there's a certain 5-year period or so where they're like this. So you just look those up. I think I got 15 bucks for these ones. I do free shipping on them. They always ship first class. I get the boxes from work, so I have nothing in, you know, for shipping materials to ship it. So it usually ships around, I mean, generally it ships around, you know, 3 or 4 ounces. Some of the heavier ones will ship for 12 ounces or so. Here's a Mustang logo. I think this is off a V6 model, but it doesn't really matter. So there's that. What else we got here? There's the other Mustang. Those will probably go for 20 bucks a piece. So there's 40 just in those 2. Here's some Chevrolet 1500 side door badge emblems. This one is an 04. Sometimes you have to scrape off individual letters. So I don't know what that is until I get into it and see what it is. Another thing is when you take these off, sometimes you'll see all that old glue on there. It doesn't even matter. People don't care. You just put in the listing that you'll have to remove all the glue and put your own adhesive to reattach them, but they're all OEM. And I think that's why people buy them, is because they're looking for OEM emblems to put on their vehicles. Here's a Hyundai Gold. That one will probably go for, you know, $10, $15. But at this point, I've sold these too. These front grille Ford emblems, I've gotten $25 for these ones. So, you know, I paid $35. Even if you just bought these that you see here for $35, you would still, you know, quadruple your money. There's another 1500. I mean, that's just a small leftover amount I have. So these are super easy to list, super easy to inventory. This is just a little 3 basket shelf I had laying around. So you go in there and make out little cards. Okay. Toyota 3, and you stick it in a little plastic Ziploc bag. That's what I was after at Walmart earlier. The slider bags. You just put them in there, make you a little, you know, get you a little bit of cardboard. Right on there, Honda 4, Honda 2, whatever number listing you want, put that in your description, and you'll be able to find it easily when it sells. You can even ship them in these, just a little bubble wrap, and put it in a box so they don't get smashed. Usually ships first class every single time. Alright, so before I end this video, I want to show you guys a couple other things I picked up. I'm not saying to go out and buy, you know, candy and exclusively sell candy, but when I was at CVS, I found these Twix Mists. They're just basically regular Twix with white chocolate on the outside instead. I found these on clearance, and I got them for 54 cents. I got 2 bags. I just wanted to see if I could sell candy, because I've never sold candy before. And just yesterday, they sold for $15.99 for these 2 bags. I probably should have charged shipping, but I didn't. So you know, each bag is 10 ounces, so they're definitely well over first class. They're gonna have to go priority. Put them in a little priority shipping mailbox. Luckily for me, I sold them to Massachusetts, so it's pretty close. I imagine the shipping is gonna probably be $8. That's high. So, you know, $8 off of the $16 plus the 54 cents. I'm still, you know, making, you know, pretty decent profit off of 50 cents. So it just goes to show you can sell pretty much anything. You know, it doesn't matter what it is. The other stuff I listed there, I got for the same price as, you know, holiday peanut brittle. And got those for the same price, 54 cents for 2 bags of those. I got those listed for $17. We'll see if those sell. And the last thing by far is my favorite thing ever. I saw this at the thrift store about a month ago, and I was just beside myself because you see what it is. It's a Coogee, made in Australia. It's one of those crazy, it's a 4-button. You can see the buttons through there. I got it all wrapped up, ready to ship. It did sell. This has got the crazy colors. It sold a couple weeks ago for $100 plus shipping, but you know, everybody has it. You know, the guy didn't pay, had to open up a case. The case is about 2 days in from eBay, so I'm waiting to hear back on them so I can get it back up. But it had over 100 views, and it had like almost 10 watchers on it. So if you ever find, you know, a Coogee, especially like this one with a multicolor, they call it 3D print or 3D knit, I guess you could say, grab that for sure. I paid $4 for this thing, and took a best offer of $100, thinking, well, might as well get rid of it. I had it up for $149. But sometimes that happens when you're dealing with eBay customers. Some of them don't pay, and this guy had 100% feedback, 63. He had 63 positive, 100% feedback, but he still didn't pay. And it happens sometimes. What are you gonna do? So you open up the case. Hopefully in about 3 or 4 days, eBay will get back to me and resolve it, and I can just relist it or whatever I got to do to get the money out of it. But that already tells me I can get at least $100 out of it, and I'm gonna relist it when it comes time for $100 or 150. I'm sorry, and I'll take another best offer of 100 or higher, and that's a great find. It's probably my best find as far as clothing. I've never found this kind of Coogee before. I found like the, you know, more modern jackets and stuff like that, but never a Cosby sweater or, you know, Biggie Smalls, you know how they say in the listing. So keep your eye out in the sweater section for this. Alright, that's going to do it for this video. I appreciate you guys watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I still got plenty more stuff to list, and plenty more stuff to go over with you guys. So until the next time, keep listing, and I'll see you guys in the next video.